So Sonic Adventure came out in 1998, and this was Sonic's first jump into 3D. This was Sonic's first real jump into 3D. Sonic originally came out on the Sega Dreamcast, but when the Sega Dreamcast died, Sega unfortunately had to get the help of an enemy. And that enemy was Nintendo. Before PlayStation was beefing with Xbox, Sega and Nintendo were the first generation of console wars. So imagine someone who grew up in that era's reaction when they saw a Sonic game on a Nintendo console. That would be the equivalent of Halo 3 being on the PS3. Sega officially lost the console wars, but thankfully Sonic didn't die in the process. And to think the one that saved him from drowning was his archenemy.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the love.
You feel the glove, love? Yo, what's your name?
Gary Payton, but they call me the glove.
How you feeling tonight?
Yo, I'm feeling the love.
Feel the love, glove?
Sonic, Sonic, Sonic. Yo, Sonic, Sonic! Man, stay off the light speed.
My bad.
Sonic Adventure on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
So while Sonic Adventure burned with the Sega Dreamcast, we would eventually get a re-release in 2003 on the Nintendo GameCube called Sonic Adventure DX. So in this game, you play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, E102, Gamma, and Big the Cat. Sonic is trying to stop Eggman from unleashing chaos into the world. And when I say chaos, I mean this literal creature named Chaos. Well, I guess I'll surrender then. Alright, you got me. Okay, there's a part right here that I don't have a problem with, but I feel like it would have been a lot cooler. You'll see. This part right here, right as he gets shot. Yeah, they just bounce off him. They do nothing. Oh no! Retreat, retreat! That guy's still running. Yep, he's just running in place, yep. But I feel like if they were to remake this game, I feel like it would be a lot cooler if the bullets just went through him, considering that he's like water. Because what did they think would happen if they were to shoot something that looks like walking water? I mean, obviously he's technically a solid, but I feel like it would be a lot cooler aesthetic-wise if they just went through his body. Tails is doing the same thing, but he's also trying to prove that he's more than a sidekick for Sonic. Knuckles was the first to be introduced to Chaos, who apparently shattered the Master Emerald, so now he has to find all of the missing pieces. Amy finds a bird, but this giant robot wants this bird, so her mission now is to protect this bird. E102 Gamma is a robot created by Dr. Eggman, who we'll come back to later. And Big the Cat lost his frog. Yeah. That is his entire plot. His name is Froggy. Oh, Froggy wants to go to school. I get it now.
There you are.
I'm sorry, just every single time I hear Big, like, what?
Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
Who? Were there separate people working on each person's story mode? The reason why I'm asking this is because there's no way a group of people or even one people worked on the same story mode. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I can't imagine the person that worked on Big story mode worked on Gamma story mode. It just feels like polar opposites. So yeah, there are a lot of characters in this game, but it never feels overwhelming like Donkey Kong 64. And speaking of DK64, if you want to hear my thoughts on that game, you can check out my Patreon where I exclusively review Nintendo games. This This doesn't count, it's Sonic. Anyway, if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description. So overall, everyone's stories are pretty condensed with an overarching story that connects them all together. The main plot goes into the origins of the Echidna tribe, aka Knuckles people, and the origins of Chaos. I love these moments, especially with Knuckles considering the fact that it's his tribe.
Father, please don't!
To call, the 7 emeralds are essential to our survival. It is for the good of all our people.
How can I make you understand? Attacking other countries, stealing and killing can't be the right path to peace. No one has the right to take their holy grounds. I beg you, Father.
The only repetitive parts of each story mode are the boss fights, because for as much as I love this game, most of the boss fights are the goddamn same. Almost everyone fights the same version of Chaos in this game, with the exception of Knuckles, who at least fights him in his second form. Alright, everyone, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves for the hardest boss fight in Sonic history right now. I'm telling you, you have to really be prepared for this. I'm telling you, you have to be really prepared for this. That's it. Yeah, so Froggy was in there, and I got him. And I think this is a perfect segue into the gameplay. The best thing about Sonic Adventures is the fact that everyone plays differently. So at least you won't have the same experience when you do their missions. Sonic's gameplay is fast-paced 3D platforming, and they nailed it perfectly for Sonic. Man, I wish that this is literally the stage that I wanted in Sonic Generation. I love this stage so much. Like I said, I love amusement park stages in any game, because they always have creative things in them. Bam! No! Okay, strike. Fine. Not many people talk about the top tier NPCs in this game. A plane crashed over there at the beach. I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, please, go see if you can save him. So she just knows Sonic. All right. What? What happened? I was swimming and I missed it. Oh yeah, you just missed a full plane crash. You might have missed it, but you didn't hear it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my Sonic. Yeah, he's looking different. I don't know what happened. All right, but let's just keep going. Up and down and all around. Now, even though I wanted Twinkle Park and Sonic Generations, this was my second favorite stage, so I can't complain.
It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Yeah, obviously the voice acting isn't top tier in this game. But I mean, like, not many games around this point were like top tier voice acting. And it gets better throughout the game, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be amazing. I mean, like, what voice acting did Mario 64 have? Like, what? Like, Peach tells Mario that she baked him a cake? And that's like it. Just go through the hotel lobby, and to the right is the door to Station Square. I'm sorry, but I overheard the conversation. I didn't mean to, though. You see, but my voice acting is impeccable, though. See, I turn like the weakest part of the game into a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is Platinum Seal. My God, this theme. When I heard this as a kid for the first time, I was so caught off guard. Like, I saw this entire level and then heard this theme, and I just thought to myself, man, I can't believe they gave Sonic a level in Detroit. Man, it's insane. Sonic was just different back then. They went hard in the paint, that's all I'm saying. Oh, my heart's breaking. I thought it would be enough just to stare at him from a distance, but I can't go on like this. I'd love to get to know the burger shop guy. I'll talk to him for you. Yo, what up, fam? You the guy? Working here right now. I feel like somebody's staring at me. What can it be? Should I tell them? Nah. They need to figure it out themselves. My favorite story arc in the game. These two right here. And hoop. Yep. Up. Whoop. Alright, let's go. People who have never played this game are probably confused at what just happened right there. All right, everyone, get ready for the greatest sound effect in video game history. Top tier. Wait for it. What the? I don't remember the animation being like that.
Tails? Tails?
I remember the sound effect, but the animation, I do not remember that. That might just be because of the emulator.
You're not who I'm looking for.
Oh my god, that was funnier than what I expected because I forgot about that. Tails isn't as fast as Sonic, obviously, but he does have the ability to fly. And unlike Sonic's missions, in all of Tails' missions, you have to race Sonic to the goal. It's not hard at all to beat him when you remember the fact that you can fly. You can just fly past a good chunk of the level and make it to the goal easily. Oh my god, I just went through the chunk of this whole level. Knuckles' gameplay allows him to glide, punch, and dig, with his missions requiring him to find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald hidden within each stage. Man, I will say, doing this as Knuckles is honestly the easiest version of this fight. I literally have just not gotten hit. I just jump out of the way, glide to the other direction, and then I just wait for him to get up. What the? Okay, that almost slipped me up. I don't know what happened. I got stuck there for a second. Amy's gameplay is more stealth and puzzle oriented, with this big ass robot chasing you throughout her missions. You have a hammer that you can use, but it's more of a stun than an attack on the robot. Don't you just love the fact that Sonic's just having a good time, you know? Just enjoying himself at Twinkle Park while Amy is currently going through her own horror film right now. Oh god! Oh god! Wait, no, let's talk about this. Listen. Let's talk. Ow! Let's talk about this. Get me out of here. All right. Yep. Clickety poo. All right. Easy as pie. Oh, hello. It's P. Diddy. Run! And Big the Cat's gameplay is fishing. You gotta find your frog. His name is Froggy. Froggy, I swear to God, if you'll turn around and grab this bait. It's right next to you. It's right next to you, Froggy. I swear to God, I will end you. I'm starting to hate all frogs in video games. Okay, first this, and then I had to deal with Slippy and Star Fox 64. Only on my Patreon if you want to see my review of that game. I am so done with frogs in video games. Why are they all so stupid? Everyone's gameplay is very unique to their characters, and if you've been paying attention, you probably noticed when I was talking about the gameplay that I missed one character specifically. Well, the reason for that is because I wanted to save a whole section of this video to talk about this character. So let me tell you the story of the first character to ever make me cry in a fictional story. Let me tell you the story of E102 Gamma. E102 Gamma with the rest of the E series were created by Dr. Eggman to help him in his evil plans. These robots were given a mission to capture a certain frog named, I think his name was Peter, but the mission that truly changed everything was when Eggman ordered Gamma to take the bird from the currently captured Amy Rose. But as Gamma is talking to Amy, something strange happens. Gamma starts to gain conscience, and Amy slowly convinces Gamma that what he is doing is wrong. And from that point on, his entire mission changes. He rebels against Eggman, and his new mission is to free the birds that are trapped inside of his robot siblings. Yeah, I'm pest control over here. I'm pest control and animal control. Bang, bang. Oh god, I forgot this broke. Ah! I forgot the bridge can break. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. There's a place over here. This is my house. Yo, what up, fam? I'm sorry I gotta do this, brother, but it gotta happen. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. Ah! I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. It had to be done, my brother. I'm sorry, my brother. This hurts me more than it hurts you. And you know it's true. You know it's true. I'm sorry. It has to be done. It has to be done. I want you to really think about this and to remind you that this is an E for everyone game. This robot was born as a servant alongside his siblings with living souls trapped inside of their bodies, and the only way to free them was for Gamma to kill his siblings and himself.
E-105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma.
As a 5-year-old in 2003, this was the darkest and saddest story I had ever seen in a kid's story. Not a single movie, show, or game had ever made me cry up to that point. E-102 Gamma's story arc was the first time I ever had an existential crisis in a fictional story. And because of that, he is one of my favorite Sonic characters of all time. And with that being said, I also want to give credit to Amy because I feel like not many people do. She is responsible for not only rehabilitating Gamma in SA1, but also Shadow in SA2. And I feel like not many people talk about this. For as annoying as she can be in the later installments, she was the MVP of the Sonic Adventure series. And when it comes to the music, bitch, this is a Sonic game. Of course the music is fire. Though what I love about Sonic Adventure specifically is that on top of the amazing tracks for each stage, every character in this game has their own specific theme, and these songs gave so much life to these characters. And of course I can't talk about this game without bringing up the Chao Garden. This is a pet simulator where you raise these creatures called Chao, and they're pretty much Sonic's version of Pokemon. This was basically a separate game entirely. You could spend hours raising your Chao and forget the fact that, alright, I have to save the world. But Magna Defender is almost level 6 in swimming, so 5 more minutes. So with all that said, Sonic Adventure DX gave us amazing gameplay, an amazing soundtrack, and a beautifully tragic story that had no right to be that emotional. So with all that said, my final verdict for Sonic Adventure DX is the golden seal of approval.